welcome you to another Rider Nation Station sports broadcast from St. Mary's, Ohio, Grand Lake Health System Court. It's girls high school basketball this afternoon as the St. Mary's Rough Riders host the New Knoxville Lady Rangers. I'm Joe Hurlbert. I'll be bringing you all the play-by-play of today's action. Joining me alongside with all her color commentary and statistical analysis, Kelly Fulmer. Kelly, glad to have you aboard.
Hey, good to be here.
Well, the St. Mary's Rough Riders and the New Knoxville Lady Rangers, Kelly, both come in with records of 2-0. The New Knoxville Rangers, under the head coach direction of Tim Hagemeyer, beat Spencerville by a score of 57-37 in their season opener. Then they beat Marion Local just a couple days ago by a score of 51-44. So they're on a roll. They're 2-0. For the St. Mary's Rough Riders, you had an opportunity to see both games, the win over Fort Jennings, which was really a blowout.
Yes.
And then the game against Kalida was a little bit more challenging as they were able to hold on and defeat Kalida. So that brings them 2-0.
Yes. Tonight's going to be a great game. They're both well coached. You got Tim, he's a veteran in there, and John does a great job with the Rough Riders. So we're going to see a great game here tonight.
Well, the Rough Riders, if you look at their schedule that's ahead of them, it favors them because they will play the next 4 games here at Grand Lake Health System Court. So, if you get an opportunity to come out, you want to see the Lady Riders, this will be an opportunity. I also failed to mention that they had a game canceled this week.
They did. Defiance had to cancel. They might have some COVID things going on up there or whatever, but their game is rescheduled for December 14th.
December 14th. Well, I'll tell you, it's been a crazy season, this 2020 COVID season, if you will. And so you never know, and it's got to be tough on a head coach because you have to get your players up, ready to go. Then all of a sudden you'll get a phone call and say, we have to postpone the game. So it's kind of an emotional roller coaster. And I'll tell you what, hats off to all these coaches, John Burke and Tim Hagemeyer, and all the coaches around the area that have to deal with this. So we're just about ready to tip things off. We have the starting lineups. For the St. Mary's Rough Riders, you'll see Haley Felver, Elena Menker, Kendall Deringer, Noe Ruane, and Kylie Tennant. For the New Knoxville Rangers of Tim Hagemeyer will be Haley Flutterjohn, Avery Henshin, Morgan Leffel, Carson Henshin, and Ellie Gable. So sit back, relax, and enjoy girls high school basketball here on Rider Nation Station. Glad to have you along again. I'm Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly Fulmer. The official makes sure everybody is set, steps to the center of the floor, tosses it up, and the tip is controlled by the Lady Rangers.
Looks like we're in a man-to-man here.
Haley Flutterjohn will kick it over to Ellie Gable. They're trying to look inside, but kicked out of bounds by Noe Ruane. So it'll remain New Knoxville's basketball underneath their own basket. They'll trigger it in to Flutterjohn. She'll launch one. Nope, off the back of the iron. Rebound comes down to Henshin. She'll kick it back out. The ball is tipped by Deringer, but run down by Gable. Gable looking for somebody inside. A pass was intended for Avery Henshin, but it goes out of bounds. She would have had to have been 6'9", and then I think it would have still been a little bit too high.
She had to be able to jump out of the gym, too.
So here comes the Rough Riders on their first possession of the ball game. Noe Ruane will kick it left side to Tennant. Tennant will give it back to Elena Menker, to Felver. Back to Deringer, to Felver.
We're showing a lot of patience here on offense.
Ruane, far side of the court. We'll give it to Felver, to Deringer. Kendall will back it out. We'll start the offense once again. Kylie Tennant with it. We'll give it to Noe Ruane. Kendall Deringer puts it on the floor, tries to spin. Kicks it back over to Elena Menker, all the way over to Ruane. She'll launch one from 3. Nope, off the back of the iron. Rebound comes down to the Rangers. Here comes Ellie Gable with the basketball. She'll kick it over to Carson Henshin. Inside it goes. Shot goes up. It'll count. Haley Felver will pick up the personal foul. That's her first, team's first. The basket by Avery Henshin. She'll be at the line. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Zoe Ruane, and she throws it out of bounds. Pass was intended to Kendall Derringer. Just a wee bit out of her reach.
You know, that's the kind of game plan I think we need to get to, is getting it out and moving up the floor, wearing them out a little bit. They seem to excel with our athleticism by moving the ball up the floor quickly and getting a bunch of layups.
The Lady Rangers lead on the American Legion scoreboard. Shot put up, no good. Rebound by New Knoxville, another shot no good. Rebound comes off to Kendall Derringer. She's in a hurry. She'll take it down the middle. She loses the handle. The ball's loose on the floor, and they'll get it out to Morgan Leffel. New Knoxville going the other way, up off the glass and good. So it's 4-0. New Knoxville Lady Rangers on top on the American Legion scoreboard. Felver with the basketball, quickly gives it over to Tennant, goes over to Derringer. Derringer drives the lane, goes up, rolls around, got it. She gets the Rough Riders' first 2 points of the contest, and the Riders are on the board. All the way down, it goes up and in. Morgan Leffel, and they just beat the Rough Riders down the floor.
That's all it was. We just got to hustle back and try to prevent that. They're going to look up the floor. Again, they're well coached. They know how to transition the basketball down to the offensive end.
6-2 on the American Legion scoreboard. The Lady Rangers of New Knoxville on top. Far side it goes to Noe Ruane. To Menker, she'll launch a three. Nope, off the back of the iron. Rebound comes down to Kylie Tennant. Good hustle by Kylie. It goes to Kendall Derringer. She puts it on the floor and loses it. New Knoxville going the other way with the basketball. 4:48 remaining here in the first quarter. Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly Fulmer. Ellie Gable for three, and she hits it. So the Lady Rangers up by 7, 9-2 on the American Legion scoreboard. .420 remaining here in the first quarter. Elena Menker will give the ball to Kendall Derringer. Derringer with a shot off the iron, won't go. Ball last touched by Avery Henshin, so it'll stay Rough Rider ball. Cora Rabel checks in for the Lady Riders, and Melissa Waterman checks in for the Lady Rangers. I'm sorry, the ball was last touched by the Rough Riders. We're going the other direction with New Knoxville. Fletter John give the ball to Henshin. Henshin will swing it over to Gable. Gable back to Fletter John, looking inside, ball swing back out to Gable for three. Nope, off the back of the iron. Zoe Ruane with the rebound. Give the ball out to Menker. Back to Ruane. She eyes it from three. Nope, off the back of the iron. Rough Riders just can't find the bottom of the net.
Yep, we're close. They're going to fall here soon. We've got a great group of shooters out there on the floor right now, and they just got to keep seeing the rim and relaxing when they shoot.
Well, Kelly, I think the one thing the Lady Riders must not do at this point, even though they find themselves down by 7, is to panic.
Exactly.
There's a lot of ball game left to play.
Yep, and points can come very quickly in this game too.
Yep. Gable with the basketball for the Lady Rangers. Kicks it all the way over to Fletter John. Goes down inside to Henshin. Back to Fletter John. Gable. Lob pass intended for Carson Henshin. It'll go out of bounds. So the turnover will give the ball back to the Lady Riders. And Morgan Leffel checks back in for the Lady Rangers. 9-2 on the American Legion scoreboard. Ball stolen away by New Knoxville. Here comes Morgan Leffel up off the glass and got it. And we've got a timeout on the floor with 2:50 remaining here in the first quarter. It's the Lady Rangers of New Knoxville 11. The Rough Riders 2. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Albert Sporting Goods is here to outfit your team on and off the field. Since 1980, Albert Sporting Goods has served schools, clubs, and businesses throughout Ohio. For all of your uniform, spirit wear, and equipment needs, make it Albert Sporting Goods. For more information, visit albertsportinggoods.com and follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All righty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health System Court in St. Mary's. Girls basketball on Rider Nation Station. It's the Lady Riders against the Lady Rangers, who hold a 9-point lead here in the first quarter. Ruane with the basketball. Give it to Deringer. Got a lot of action underneath, but can't get anything open underneath. There's a shot put up from the corner by Cora Rabel, no good. Here comes New Knoxville, and they're in a hurry. Good defense underneath by Kylie Tennant. She knocks the ball out of bounds, but it'll still remain New Knoxville ball underneath their own basket. Gable will trigger it in. Ball stolen. Cora Rabel with the basketball. She'll bring it across midcourt. Behind the back dribble. Give it to Ruane right side. Ruane puts it on the floor, drive right side. Shot goes up, hits the bottom of the basket. It's her own rebound and comes back out. And here comes New Knoxville again on a fast break. Up and in by Morgan Leffel. And a whistle on the play.
Morgan's doing a great job of getting down the floor quickly. The teammates are looking for her, and she's all 8 of her points have coming off of these layups. She's doing a good job of, getting the right position, and this one she drew the foul on.
At the line is Morgan Leffel. Free throw is up and good. (13-2) with 1:47 remaining here in the first quarter on the American Legion scoreboard. Rabel will give the ball to Emma Burt, who's checked into the ball game for the Rough Riders. Deringer puts the ball on the floor, kick it back to Burt. Burt to Rabel. Burt, Deringer. Ruane puts the ball on the floor, goes up with it, rolls around, will not go. And New Knoxville comes away with another rebound. Haley Flutterjohn with a couple of behind-the-back dribbles. Give it to Melissa Waterman. They'll swing it back around. Waterman, they'll go back to the other side with it. Inside it goes to Henson. They'll drop it down low to Leffel. Will stay New Knoxville's ball underneath their own basket. Flutterjohn. We got a whistle and a foul. Foul is going to be called on Kylie Tennant.
Just Kylie's first foul here, but she's going to take a little break here. We got Carson McLaughlin coming in for her. Maybe John thinks that we need a little size in the lineup now. See if we're going to try to pound it into the post down there with Carson coming in at 5'10".
Shot was put up by Flutterjohn, was missed. They get their own rebound. Henson back to Gable. They're going to slow things up. I believe they may go for the last shot.
Yep, usually well-coached teams do that. With about 30 seconds left, you're going to try to hold the possession and get the final shot of the quarter.
We're down to 15 seconds. We're under 10. There's a shot put up, and it falls by Haley Fletterjohn, a three-point goal. There's a shot put up at the buzzer. It will not go. So that's the end of one here at Grand Lake Health System Court. It's the New Knoxville Rangers 17, the St. Mary's Rough Riders 2. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. St. Mary's American Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 supports veterans programs such as Gift for Yanks, Support the Troops, Comfort Warriors, Blood Donor, POW MIA programs, as well as children and youth programs. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships and education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working the future. Not a particularly good quarter for the Rough Riders. It's been all New Knoxville in this ball game so far, but Rough Riders just having a hard time, Kelly, finding the bottom of the basket.
You know exactly. We're a little cold right now, but defensively, we need to start getting back on defense a little bit quicker. I think if you can eliminate those 9 points that Leffel got off the transition, we're right in this ball game. So look for them to get back quicker and slow that transition game down a little bit.
Second quarter underway here at Grand Lake Health System Court in St. Mary's. Kendall Deringer, far side. And you know, Kelly, with the Rough Riders, they've got outside shooters. They got three-point shooters that can hit the three-pointers, and with the three-point play, you can get back in this game in a hurry.
Oh yeah. They're and you know, a lot of averages says they're going to start knocking some of these down. So there we go. There's a turnover.
Ball goes off Avery Henson's foot. It'll be Rough Rider ball.
Hopefully they can get something rolling here.
The Lady Riders JV team won 44-20 in the contest earlier. So congratulations to the Lady Riders.
You know, some scoring from the JV also. Morgan Hesse led him with 14 points. Ella Jacobs and Amelia Ankerman both had 9. Hallie Houston chipped in with 8 points. And Reagan Allemeyer and Ashley Nuss both ended the scoring with 2 points.
It was pretty much in the first game. It was pretty much St. Mary's from the get-go. They controlled the entire ball game from pretty much start to finish. Almost an over and a back, and they do call it.
They did call that. The ruling on that is they can be straddled. I thought she was straddling the line there. When they're straddling the line like that, there needs to be 3 points. Both feet and the ball are one of those 3. 2 of the 3 have to be over for them to call that over and back.
So apparently it was 1 foot in the ball.
I guess so.
Because she was straddling the 10-second line. Ball's kicked out of bounds. It'll still remain the Lady Rangers ball. And we've got a timeout called by the Lady Rangers with a score on the American Legion scoreboard. The St. Mary's Rough Riders 2, the New Knoxville Rangers 17. We'll be right back. Midnet Media is passionate about helping make their clients be successful. Marketing your business has never been more complicated than it is today. Websites, branding, search engines, social media, print email campaign, the list goes on and on. Midnet Media is a solution-oriented marketing agency with a passion for highlighting what makes your business distinctive. We provide marketing strategies that will tell your unique story. Give them a call at 419-628-1340 or check out their website at midnetmedia.com and let them help you tell your story. (17-2). The Rough Riders scored early in the contest and haven't scored since.
Haven't seen that the bottom of the net yet.
And Kendall Deringer has the only 2 points of the ball game for the Lady Riders. So,
and we haven't seen a shot yet this quarter. you know, it's just a slew of turnovers back and forth here.
3-point shot put up. Nope, off the front of the iron by Haley Fletterjohn. Rebound comes down to Noe Ruane. They'll quickly get it up to Manker. Manker left side, try to get it underneath the Felver. Deringer's going to launch it. Got it. So Kendall Deringer gets her 4th point of the ball game. The Rangers quickly up the floor the other way. All the way it goes over to Fletterjohn. Fletterjohn to Gable for 3. Front iron, nope, won't go. Rebound, Felver. Felver will get the ball to Rabel. Cross pass, it goes to Deringer. Inside it goes to Felver. Up, and it'll count. She's fouled.
That was a great up and under move. I know we're working on that in the junior high. Just a real classic smooth move. And she got the basket and drew the foul, so hopefully she gets a 3-point play here. And
just like that, the Rough Riders starting to inch their way back into this contest. They trail on the American Legion scoreboard by a score of 17-6. 5:57 remaining here in the first half as Haley Felver will go to the line. She'll launch it. Got it. So now the Rough Riders have cut the lead down to 10. Inside it goes to Leffel, back out it goes to Gable, far side it goes to Henshin. Henshin back to Fletterjohn, Gable, inside it goes to Leffel. Lady Rangers move the ball extremely well. Try to lob pass inside, it goes to Leffel. We got a whistle and a foul.
Personal foul number 2, Haley Felver. First, second, team 50.
At the line will be Morgan Leffel, a 5'7" junior. She'll make the first one. She'll get one more.
Checking into the game for New Knoxville is Melissa Waterman.
She's got them both. Here comes Deringer to Ruane. Far side it goes to Tennant. And the ball is stolen by Morgan Leffel. She's going the other way. She's going up off the glass and got it. 13 points for Morgan Leffel here in the first half for the New Knoxville Lady Rangers, who lead 21-7 on the American Legion scoreboard. 4:50 remaining here in the first half. Manker to Deringer. She's going to launch one. Nope, off the back of the iron. Ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Rangers. St. Mary's will have the ball underneath their own basket. They'll lob it in to Noe Ruane. Kendall Deringer for 3. High archer, got it. 21-10. Lady Rangers on top. Pass, last touch by Melissa Waterman of New Knoxville. So the Rough Riders will get the ball on the Ranger turnover. And a chance to keep whittling at this lead. Rabel. Tennant. Ruane off the glass. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Avery Henshin. I think the crowd wanted a double dribble. Didn't get the call. Nice move and backdoor play by Melissa Waterman. It's her first 2 points of the ball game. There's a shot put up by
Kylie Tennant.
Won't go. Riders get the rebound. Rabel down the line, goes up off the window and got it. Well, now we're starting the match basket for basket, which will keep them in the ball game.
You know, the intensity seems to have picked up a little bit here in the second quarter. they're being a little bit more aggressive on offense, attacking the basket. They were content in the first quarter, just kind of passing it around and seeing if they could get something, you know, easy or whatever. But now they're starting to put their head down and go at the basket. And, you know, good things happen when you do that. Either they move out of your way and you get a nice open layup, or sometimes they'll foul you and you get some easy points at the line.
Rough Riders have committed 6 team fouls. New Knoxville's committed just 1. Inside it goes. Nice block by the Lady Riders. Are coming the other way. Here comes Daringer off the glass. Got it. 23-14. Lady Rangers on top. Here comes Ellie Gable with the basketball. Guarded by Daringer. Underneath all alone, it goes to Waterman. Somebody lost somebody, or they got their defensive signals mixed up because she was all alone. Daringer, far side, it goes to Ruane. To Menker. Tennant, Daringer, down the lane, off the glass, nope, won't go. We got a whistle and a foul.
Personal foul number 4, Avery Henson. First, second.
So again, you know, attacking the basket, and we're going to get 2 tries here to add some more points to the scoreboard.
Well, that's a plus if we can get Avery Henson on the bench. She's a 5'10" junior. Shot by Daringer is good. She'll get 1 more. And she is not going to the sideline. Ellie Gable will go sit down and have a seat beside head coach Tim Hagemeyer. Kendall Daringer with 1 more free throw. Up, nope, off the back of the iron. Rebound comes down to Henson. Waterman's shot up, back up again by Henson, the 6-foot junior. Rabel up and good. Nice backdoor play by the Lady Riders. 27-10. Lady Rangers on top. Ball stolen. Here comes Lady Riders. Rabel. She'll pull it up, swing it over to Ruane. Far side to Daringer. Back to Rabel, top of the key, drives it down the lane, goes up with it. It's short. Rebound comes down to Morgan Leffel. Morgan Leffel with it. She'll give it to Carson Henson. Over to Avery Henson. To Waterman. To Fletterjohn. Far side it goes to Henson. Leffel. Underneath it goes, shot up by Henson. Nope, won't go. Here comes the Lady Riders. Daringer will swing it up to Tennant. Oh, now I don't know about that one. I think she might have got away with a little shove. Here comes Rabel, I'm sorry, up. Nope, won't go. And last touch by New Knoxville.
Carson McLaughlin checking in right now for Kylie Tennant.
She'll give the Lady Riders a little bit of height. I think she's 5'10". So she'll match up well with Avery Henson and Carson Henson. Both are 5'10", 6 foot respectively. Noe Ruane.
Got a bit of a mismatch in there.
Rabel launches one. Nope, won't go. Ball is tipped. Ball's on the floor. We got people all over the floor. And we've got a timeout called by the Lady Rangers with the score on the American Legion scoreboard. New Knoxville 27, St. Mary's 17. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Since 1981, Plus One Professionals has serviced St. Mary's and the surrounding area and are ready to meet your real estate needs. They know the real estate market, and they can help you. Whether you're moving in, out, or around the area, Plus One professionals are ready and eager to help you sell or buy your new home. They operate with the highest level of professionalism, expertise, and honesty, and they help make your real estate dream a reality. Give them a call today. Plus One Professionals, 419-394-7402 in St. Mary's. Back to Grand Lake Health System Court. Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly Falmer, Rider Nation Station, bringing you this girls basketball game from St. Mary's. As the first half comes to a close with the score on the American Legion scoreboard, it's the New Knoxville Lady Rangers 27, the St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders 17. We'll take a break. We'll come right back with stats and more. St. Mary's Eagles 767 is dedicated to promoting the general welfare of citizens of St. Mary's by giving special attention to public improvements. They are also committed to helping meet public needs and all that relates to the betterment, convenience, and comforts of the citizens of St. Mary's. For information or how you can become a member, call 419-394-3257 or stop in during business hours at 404 East Spring Street in St. Mary's. St. Mary's Eagles 767, people helping people. Albert Sporting Goods is here to outfit your team on and off the field. Since 1980, Albert Sporting Goods has serviced schools, clubs, and businesses throughout Ohio. For all of your uniform, spirit wear, and equipment needs, make it Albert Sporting Goods. For more information, visit albertsportinggoods.com and follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. St. Mary's American Legion Post 323, Veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 supports veterans programs such as Gifts for Yanks, Support the Troops, Comfort Warriors, Blood Donor, POW MIA programs, as well as children and youth programs. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, and shooting sports. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future. Midnet Media is passionate about helping make their clients be more successful. Marketing your business has never been more complicated than it is today. Websites, branding, search engines, social media, print email campaigns, and the list goes on and on. Midnet Media is a solution-oriented marketing agency with a passion for highlighting what makes your business distinctive. We provide marketing strategies that help tell your unique story. Call 419-628-1340 or check out their website at midnetmedia.com and let them help you tell your story. Back at Grand Lake Health System Court, St. Mary's, Ohio. Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly Farmer, where we are at halftime. And the score on the American Legion scoreboard is the New Knoxville Lady Rangers 27, the St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders 17. And taking a look at scoring quarter by quarter, the New Knoxville Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first quarter. The Rough Riders were only able to put together just 2 points. When it was all said and done at the end of the first quarter, the Lady Rangers led the Lady Riders by a score of 17-2. In the second quarter, the St. Mary's Rough Riders outscored the Lady Rangers by a score of 15 count to 10 and have whittled their way back in from a 15-point deficit at the end of the first quarter to just a 10-point deficit here at halftime, as the Lady Rangers lead by a score of 27-17. Taking a look at the Lady Rough Riders in week coming, like I said, they'll have I think 4 more home games to play. And it'll look like on Tuesday they'll take on the Lady Jays of Delphos St. John's. And then on Thursday, December 10th, they'll take on the Wapakoneta Redskins here at Grand Lake Health System Court. And then the OG Lady Titans come to town on December 17th. And then on Saturday, December 19th, they'll take on Arlington. And I'll be back to do the play-by-play. You'll be with me?
I will.
Awesome. So that'll be Arlington. You know anything about them?
No, I know that I know one of the coaches, and that's about it.
It'll be interesting. So, but then after that, the Lady Riders will go on a long, long road trip. After they take on Arlington on December 19th, they will have 7 games on the road over the next weeks. That'll take us all the way into January 19th before the Rough Riders will return home. So we have some numbers in the first half.
Yeah, we'll do.
All right, Kelly.
We'll start off with New Knoxville, the visitors here in St. Mary's today. Leading in scoring is Morgan Leffel with 11 points, and you remember Morgan's the one that's really getting out on the transitions and getting her points that way. Also, Ellie Gables got 5 points. Melissa Waterman with 4, Haley Flutterjohn 3, and Carson Henshin with 2. Right now they're sitting at 9 forced turnovers and 6 rebounds, defensive rebounds, and 3 offensive rebounds. For your Rough Riders, leading us in scoring is Kendall Daringer with 10 points, then Cora Rabel with 4, and Haley Felver with 3. They've committed 5 turnovers and have 4 defensive rebounds and 5 offensive rebounds.
Kelly, to me in the first half, when we look at the some of the first half things that took place, it looked like the first quarter obviously was all New Knoxville. New Knoxville just beat St. Mary's down the floor.
They did.
They got behind the defense, got a lot of easy baskets, and then of course St. Mary's did some crazy fouling, and then they were able to go to the line and just kind of extend that lead. And of course at the end of one it was 17-2. But the Rough Riders got within themselves, played within themselves. I think they held onto the ball much better in the second quarter.
They did.
And they were able to climb back in and started to hit some baskets. They started to drive down the lane, get some easy baskets, and they were able to cut that lead to 10 at 27-17.
Yes, you know, every basket counts. Chipping away slowly at the lead. You know, they were in a huge deficit at the end of the first quarter, and they're chipping it back slowly. You know, they made up 5 points, so they've just got 10 to kind of conquer here. And so hopefully, at the pace it's going, we're going to see a pretty exciting ending to this.
Well, the one thing that you can say for the St. Mary's Rough Riders is they've been in close ball games before. They might not have been this far down, found themselves this far down, but when they took on Kalida, you know, that was a close ball game.
That was, I believe it was tied up going into the fourth quarter, and they were able to, you know, just inch their way to victory there.
What this boils down to, in my opinion, here in the second half, is who wants it more.
I agree.
So, how much did the Lady Riders want it? I don't know. They're not out of this ball game by any stretch of the imagination because they've got girls that can shoot the 3.
They do. You know, they came out cold. So knowing that they're a capable team of shooting the 3 or even, you know, just scoring, you know, that they can be well in this game.
We'll take a look at the 3-point shooters in the for the Lady Riders. Of course, on the season, Kendall Daringer is hitting 3 of 9 from 2-point range, or excuse me, 3-point range for 33%. They're not afraid to throw it up. Elena Manker is 4 of 6 from beyond the arc. Kylie Tennant is 2 of 6 from beyond the arc. So they've got girls that can hit the 3 and cut into this lead in a hurry. So we'll just have to see how this second half shapes up.
You know, and they've exposed some things on offense, too, of New Knoxville's defense. They were able to drive and create some offense in that manner. We saw a few back doors, not necessarily for shots, but we're seeing that it's there. And so maybe they can take advantage of that here in the second half, too.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with the second half. The Lady Rangers of New Knoxville lead on the American Legion scoreboard over the Lady Riders of St. Mary's by a score of 27-17. We'll be right back. St. Mary's Eagles Lodge 767 is dedicated to promoting the general welfare of the citizens of St. Mary's by giving special attention to public improvements. They are also committed to helping meet public needs and all that relates to the betterment, convenience, and comforts of the citizens of St. Mary's. For more information or how you can become a member, call them at 419-394-3257 or stop in during business hours at 404 East Spring Street in St. Mary's. The St. Mary's Eagles Lodge, people helping people. Plus One Professionals since 1981. Plus One Professionals has serviced St. Mary's and the surrounding area and are ready to meet your real estate needs. They know the real estate market and can help you. Whether you're moving in, moving out, or moving around the area, Plus One Professionals are ready and eager to help you sell or buy your new home. They operate with the highest level of professionalism, expertise, and honesty as they help make your real estate dream a reality. Call Plus One Professionals at 419-394-7402 in St. Mary's today. All righty, we're back at Grand Lake Health System Court. Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly Fulmer. The New Knoxville Lady Rangers will have the ball to start the second half. Lady Riders jump out quickly, Kelly, in a zone. Going to try to force the Lady Rangers to shoot over the top of it. There they got a turnover. Good job there by Manker. She'll give it to Zoe Ruane, drives right side, kick it all the way over to Kendall Deringer. She'll swing it quickly over to Tennant. Tennant puts it in the paint, goes up with a shot. Nope, won't go. Good hustle by Kylie Tennant as she followed her own shot, and as it was going out of bounds, threw it back into a New Knoxville Lady Ranger player. It goes out of bounds. St. Mary's will retain the basketball underneath their own basket. Need some help. Manker, Tennant, back to Elena Manker. 5'6" junior with the basketball to Zoe Ruane. Kendall Deringer. Haley Felver with the basketball, needs help. She'll give it to Kylie Tennant. Try to force it inside, but the ball is stolen by Carson Henshin of the Lady Rangers. We're going the other direction. Haley Fletterjohn to Gable. To Avery Henshin. Down inside, the ball is stolen. Good defense there by Haley Felver. Here comes the Lady Riders. Deringer in the middle, puts the ball on the floor. We got a whistle and a blocking foul is going to be called on Haley Fletterjohn of the Lady Rangers.
Personal foul number 2, Haley Fletterjohn. Her first, team first.
Lob the ball in to Zoe Ruane. Tennant with the basketball. Give the ball to Elena Manker. Tennant. Kendall Deringer puts the ball on the floor, spin move. Gives the ball to Zoe Ruane. Tennant. Good defense by the Lady Rangers. Zoe Ruane, Coach John Burke wants him to back it out and start all over. Zoe Ruane goes in the paint, almost loses it. She traveled with the basketball. So a turnover will give the ball back to the Lady Rangers. 5:51 remaining here in the third quarter on the American Legion scoreboard.
Got some full court pressure here going on. It wasn't real aggressive, just a kind of a soft press, but we were able to hit the ball off of New Knoxville to retain possession here.
Nice defense by Kylie Tennant, who was able to deflect the ball. Then it was deflected off Carson Henshin's hand, and the Rough Riders will have the basketball. Here comes Deringer. To Cora Rabel. Rabel in the paint, goes up with the left hand, got it. So the Riders have cut the lead to 8. Here comes Ellie Gable. They're going to swing it. Left side, shot put up and in by Avery Henson. I'm sorry, Carson Henson. Felver, Ruane puts the ball on the floor. Rabel's in the paint, kicks it back out to Deringer. They won a 3 seconds, no call there. Shot put up by Menker, no good. Riders retain possession. Rabel. Ball's kicked by Morgan Leffel. Felver needs help. Give the ball to Menker. Menker to Deringer. Deringer, nice ball fake. Goes up with the shot. Ball is blocked by Avery Henson. New Knoxville's coming the other way with it. Here comes Haley Fletterjohn. Kick it to Carson Henson. Back to Avery Henson. Nope, won't go. Rebound New Knoxville. Down inside it goes. Up shot. No good. Missed by Avery Henson. And Knoxville's going to get another try at it. Offensive rebounds for the Lady Rangers. Good defense by Kendall Deringer. Ball's loose on the floor. Riders have it. They're going to tie it up. We got a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Lady Rough Riders, so it'll be St. Mary's basketball with 3:57 remaining here in the third quarter on the American Legion scoreboard. 29 Lady Rangers, 19 Lady Riders.
Kendall just has those quick hands, so defensively, you know, you put the ball out in front of her, she's going to take it from you.
I'll tell you, good defense by the Lady Rangers, keeping the Rough Riders out of the paint. Ball's loose on the floor. Kendall Deringer goes after it, and we've got another jump ball. The possession arrow this time favors the Lady Rangers, so New Knoxville will have the basketball as Melissa Waterman checks in for New Knoxville. Ellie Gable to Waterman, right side. They're going to lob it down inside to Carson Henson. Shot up, no good by Avery Henson. We got a whistle and a foul on the play.
Personal foul number 4, Elena Menker.
So Morgan Leffel has taken a break. She's on the bench right now. This would be a great opportunity to try to cut into that lead a little bit. You know, they just got to do their end on the defensive end, do their part in order to, you know, try to make up those points that they're down. They're down 11 right now. And you know, with the leading scorer on the bench, that's a prime time to do it. So
Absolutely.
Hopefully we can get a run here for the Rough Riders.
Avery Henson hits both free throws. And the Lady Rangers lead 31-19 on the American Legion scoreboard. Rabel puts it on the floor, drives left side. And we've got a jump ball. Nice position on the inside by Carson Henson. Of course, Carson is a 6-foot junior. Inbounds pass goes to Zoe Ruane, goes in, scoops it up and under, off the glass and in.
Personal foul.
Tim Hagemeyer's not a happy camper.
You know, and with the COVID situation here, when the gym's not quite as full, sometimes those coaches have to kind of tone it down a little bit.
They do. They do. And some of the coaches that I've seen over the years get quite vocal. Kelly, let me ask you that, speaking of the crowd, how much do you think that affects a player? Do you think it takes away a little bit from the emotionally or the excitement of the ball game and that adrenaline rush that players get from time to time?
You know, I do. There's a sense of, you know, when you make a big play, the other team calls a timeout, and you're all fired up, and you run over to your bench, you are all jumping up and down. You don't have the crowd into it. So it's kind of, you know, quiet, you know. So I can't imagine playing in this kind of conditions right now in an exciting game where, you know, the momentum of the crowd plays into
It does.
You know, how you perform on the court.
You know, yeah, because you in a close ball game like this, just the opposite opposing team steps to the free throw line, and you got the crowd yelling and screaming and just kind of trying to distract that, and so, but you don't have that here.
You know, we've got the prime situation down here at on Grand Lake Health Systems court with our student section sitting usually underneath the opponent's basket in the second half.
Yep.
You know, this is where they're waving around and, you know, doing silly things to try to distract free throw shooters and distract, you know, the other team from doing what they're supposed to be doing on offense. And here, no one's there.
Nope,
Jim
not at all.
Holman. And
he's not making a whole lot. And he's not making a whole lot of noise, is he?
Well, we can't tell. He's got a mask on. All right,
Ellie Gable hits again. That's her 6th point of the ball game. And New Knoxville jumps back out to a 13-point lead, 34-21. We're down to a minute and a half remaining here in the third quarter. Rabel from 3, got it. Cora Rabel, just a sophomore, drills a 3 for the Lady Riders to bring them down within 10. It almost seems, Kelly, that once you get that down into under double digits, that's like what you're shooting for.
Yes, yep.
Well, we got a whistle and a foul on Daringer.
Yep, she hit hard. She's going to take her time getting up here. But, you know, sometimes you got to make it challenging for the other team when they're under the basket and they've got that great wide open shot. Make it challenging for them, and, you know, if you happen to foul them, that's part of the game.
It's part of the game.
But yeah, if they can get a stop here and go down on the other end, cash in, you know, they're looking to that single-digit, you know, deficit.
We'd like to thank our sponsors helping bring you this broadcast on Rider Nation Station, Plus One Professionals, Albert Sporting Goods, St. Mary's Eagles, 767, Midnet Media, and the St. Mary's Legion Post 323. Just some of the fine sponsors bringing you this contest from Grand Lake Health System Court. And Ellie Gable drills a 3.
She hit the last 3, and she's going to fire up here pretty soon. Typically, that's what shooters do. Once they hit 1 and hit 2, they get a little bit of confidence, and the rim gets to be about 9 feet wide, and they throw it up, and it goes in. So they better get a hand up in her face. So we'll see if Coach Burke stays in his zone here, or if they're going to kind of match up.
And here comes Morgan Leffel back into the ball game. The New Knoxville Lady Rangers put on the floor their starters, 4 juniors and a senior.
So we have matched up on defense. And there she is. They're being patient right now.
We're down to 20 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Fletterjohn to Leffel. We got a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to be called on Kendall Daringer.
You know, that's kind of a situation where, you know, Kendall wasn't really watching that cutter cut through. She was trying to get herself in a position defensively, you know, where she could see her man, you know, and be a help for her teammates. The girl ran into her, they kind of tripped up, and they called Kendall for a foul. So you see those kind of things happen in basketball every once in a while. A player trips and falls, and then another player falls on top of them, and the player that initially was on the ground gets called for a foul.
We got a whistle and a foul. The basket's going to count by Ellie Gable with 2.8 seconds remaining.
Personal foul number 33, Carson McLaughlin.
Carson McLaughlin picks up the personal foul. That's her first, team's 5th. Gable eyes it, lets it fly, got it. And it's stolen by the Lady Rangers. She launched. Oh my gosh, she made it!
My goodness!
Oh my!
That was unbelievable.
Gable just grabbed it and just basically put the ball behind her head and launched it toward their basket, and it went in.
I don't believe they have soccer over in New Knoxville, but that was the best throw-in form I have seen.
And that will
Wow.
bring the third quarter to an end. And on the American Legion scoreboard, it's the New Knoxville Lady Rangers 43, the St. Mary's Lady Riders 24. That brought the crowd a little bit to life. Down below us is where the New Knoxville Ranger fans are. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with the fourth and final quarter right after this. St. Mary's Legion Post 323. Veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 supports veterans programs such as Gift for Yanks, Support the Troops, Comfort Warriors, Blood Donor, POW MIA programs, as well as children and youth programs. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships and education, Boy Scouts, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion, Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future. Well, Kelly, we're here. Final 8 minutes remaining in this ball game. It's been all New Knoxville in this one. The Rough Riders dug themselves a hole early in the contest, trailing after the end of the first quarter, 17-2, and it's just been a struggle ever since.
We're not getting the quick baskets. We've got to be real patient. New Knoxville's making St. Mary's be very patient on offense. So we're not getting the open looks, although that was a pretty open look, but we're just not knocking those down.
Nope. And here comes the Lady Rangers all the way under the basket. It goes to Leffel, up and in. So again, the Lady Rangers just beat St. Mary's down the floor. And Leffel scores her 18th point of the ball game. McLaughlin inside. We've got a whistle and a foul.
Personal foul for 10, Carson Henson.
Foul's going to be called on Carson Henson. It's her first, team's third. Shot put up, nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to McLaughlin. She's tied up by Carson Henson. So the possession arrow will give the ball to the St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders, who trail by a score of 45-24 on the American Legion scoreboard. Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly Fulmer bringing you this game from Grand Lake Health System Court in St. Mary's. Girls high school basketball. Tried to force a pass around. Nice shot put up and in by Elena Maker. Just happened to be at the right spot at the right time. Behind the back dribble by Gable. Handles the ball extremely well. On the floor, it goes up by Henson, and she's fouled in the process.
Personal foul number 15, Noel Wayne. Her first, team 6. Avery Henson from line shooting 2.
Avery Henson's first free throw up, no good. She'll get one more. Cora Rabel checks back in. Shot up and good by Avery Henson. That's her 5th point of the ball game. Rabel, left hand, nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Avery Henson, and the Lady Riders got one shot only. Ellie Gable, top of the key, picks up her dribble. Gives it over to Haley Fletterjohn. Back to Gable. To Carson Henson, to Rabel. Try to force pass down low. Ball stolen nicely by Kylie Tennant. Quickly up to Menker. Far side to Kendall Daringer. Kylie Tennant with the basketball. Puts the ball on the floor. In the corner it goes to Elena Menker. Back to Tennant. Or excuse me, to Rabel, I'm sorry. We got a whistle. And a foul is going to be called on Carson Henson.
For 10, Carson Henson. First, second, team 4.
Shot put up by Tennant. Nope, rattles around the rim. Nice rebound by the Riders. They find Ruane. Nope, that won't go. She gets her own board, goes up, fouled.
Personal foul number 4, Avery Henson. Her 4th.
Foul's going to be called on Avery Henson, the 5'10 junior for the Lady Rangers. Picks up her 4th personal foul, team's 5th. At the line will be Zoe Ruane. She'll get 2. The first one up, rolls around and falls in. Waterman checks in. Avery Henson will check out. Zoe Ruane. It's the free throw. Ball stolen by Noe Ruane, and she'll give the ball back up to Tennant. Here comes the Lady Riders. Inside it goes to Minker, back out it goes to Rabel. Ball on the floor, Tennant on the floor, and the Rangers still battling for it, and we got a jump ball. This one will belong to the Lady Rangers, who lead in the contest by a score of 46-28 on the American Legion scoreboard. 5:03 remaining in the contest. Good job by the Lady Riders. Put some pressure on the inbounds play. And we've got a whistle and a foul called on Ellie Gable.
Personal foul number 32, Ellie Gable. Her 1st, team 6.
Noe Ruane with the basketball, back out to Deringer. Thought about a 3, pulls it down low it goes to Minker. Shot is blocked by Carson Henson. It'll still remain Rough Rider ball. Lob into Noe Ruane. Kylie Tennant, give it to Deringer for 3. Nope, won't go. Rebound. Carson Henson, she'll give the ball to Ellie Gable. Riders going to apply a little bit of pressure. And over to Carson Henson. Henson to Waterman. Waterman quickly, it goes over to Fletterjohn. Fletterjohn with a left-handed dribble. Bounce pass into Carson Henson. Back out to Ellie Gable. Gable inside it goes. Nice defense there by Tennant. And here comes the Lady Riders going the other way. Here comes Deringer up off the window. Got it.
That was a great move by Kendall. She kind of looked like she was going to pass it, got the defense off balance, and then just went and sped ahead and had a great opportunity for a layup.
Nice defense by the Rough Riders. Oh, my. Oh, we're going to get a jump ball. That's a good call.
Yeah, Kylie's been on it these last 2 possessions. You can definitely tell she is a multi-sport athlete. She's the goalie on the soccer team, and she's just following that ball. She had that really good steal last possession, and then hands right on the ball right as it got passed into her man there.
Noe Ruane will handle the ball at the point for the Lady Riders. Give it to Emma Burt. To Kylie Tennant. All the way over to Kendall Deringer. Rabel puts the ball on the floor. She carried it. So the turnover will give the ball back to the Lady Rangers with 3:26 remaining in the basketball game. 46-30 the score. Nice defense by Noe Ruane. Oh, almost looked like a walk. She's going to throw that one up. That's not even a good shot, but rebound comes down to Tennant. Tennant to Deringer. She's going to the hole. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down. Nice job by Tennant fighting for the basketball. We've got a timeout called by the New Knoxville Lady Rangers with the score on the American Legion scoreboard. The New Knoxville Lady Rangers 46, the St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders 30. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. Since 1981, Plus One Professionals has serviced St. Mary's and the surrounding area and are ready to meet your real estate needs. They know the real estate market and can help you out. Whether you are moving in, moving out, or moving around the area, Plus One Professionals are ready and are eager to help you sell or buy your new home. They operate with the highest level of professionalism, expertise, and honesty as they help make your real estate dream a reality. Call Plus One Professionals at 419-394-7402 in St. Mary's today. Also, the St. Mary's Eagles 767 is dedicated to promoting the general welfare of the citizens of St. Mary's by giving special attention to public improvements. They are also committed to helping meet public needs and all that relates to the betterment, convenience, and comforts of the citizens of St. Mary's. The St. Mary's Eagles 767, people helping people. Well, Kelly, it's been a struggle for the Lady Riders in this ball game.
You know, I think it's the ice-cold shooting. When you have a disciplined defense, as you got in New Knoxville, that makes you be patient, makes you pass the ball around a few times. You got to hit those opportunities that you get. They're not going to give you very many, so you just got to make sure you connect on the ones that you do. And that's kind of been the name of the game tonight.
You know, you said that earlier that the Rough Riders do very well in a running game. They get up and down the floor. Well, New Knoxville has kind of limited that this afternoon.
They sure did. They're getting back well on defense and communicating. Sometimes, you know, on the transition back to defense, you kind of lose your man every once in a while, but they're doing a great job of, you know, seeing where everybody is and making us take the ball up slowly.
At the line for New Knoxville is Haley Flutterjohn. Free throw is no good. Rebound comes down to Cora Rabel. Rabel to Menker, shot up and in.
And that right there is the transition that they need and that they're very good at. But like we said, you know, New Knoxville's not really giving them those opportunities. Again,
good tenacious defense by Kylie Tennant. She knocks the ball out of bounds, but it'll still be New Knoxville ball as the ball is thrown down the court and run down by Henshin. The shot put up and is good by Avery Henshin. Her 7th point of the afternoon. Shot put up and no good by Kylie Tennant. Here comes the Lady Rangers. Lady Rangers have a commanding lead. They don't have to be in any hurry.
Just hear Coach Hagemeyer yell spread, so yep, either a 4 out and 1 in or just spread it out, kind of move the ball around and kind of take the air out of the ball a little bit.
Foul is going to be called on Kylie Tennant. That's her 3rd. At the line will be Morgan Leffel. She has 18 points in the ball game. Make it 19. And 20. 50-32 on the American Legion scoreboard with 2 minutes remaining in the basketball game. Noe Wayne drives right side. We got a whistle.
Personal foul for 32, Ellie Gable.
Foul's going to be called on Ellie Gable. That's her 2nd, team's 7th. Carson McLaughlin checks in for the Lady Riders. Haley Felver checks out. Zoe Ruane, 5'7" junior. Eyes it, lets it fly. In and out. pretty indicative about how the day's going.
Yep, exactly.
Haley Fletterjohn looking for Carson Henson, who runs through the paint. Ellie Gable with the basketball, guarded by Daringer. She'll quickly give it off to Morgan Leffel. Back it goes to Avery Henson, to Carson Henson. Ellie Gable, down low it goes, inside, shot up and in by Avery Henson. So Avery gets her 9th point.
Personal foul, number 33, Carson.
Yeah, they took a good 40 seconds off the clock in that possession. They just brought, you know, their four guys out, kept one in, moved around the outside a little bit, take some time off, and then threw it into the post for a, you know, a layup and one.
At the line will be Avery Henson, the 5'10 junior. Hits it.
Avery Henson.
Daringer will lob it inside to McLaughlin, puts the ball on the floor. Nope, shot won't go. We got a rebound, and we got a jump ball. It'll belong to the New Knoxville Lady Rangers with 1:10 remaining on the American Legion scoreboard. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our crew that's working this game this afternoon. Angelina Berry is working one camera right beside me. Ross Henson is down on the floor bringing you all the shots down there. Rich Spencer is telling us what to do and when to do it. Nice steal by Daringer. She's going to take it all the way to the glass. Goes up with it. Nope, won't go. We got a whistle and a foul. 53-32, the Lady Rangers on top. They will obviously run their record to 3-0 on the season. The St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders will drop to 2-1 with a game next Tuesday against the Delphus St. John Lady Blue Jays right here at Grand Lake Health System Court.
Allison Top, number 22, just checked in for the New Knoxville Rangers, and she led their JV team with 8 points in that contest.
Shot no good and knocked out of bounds by the Lady Riders. The New Knoxville Lady Rangers will have the basketball. Zoe Shaw gets the ball to Olivia Lammers. Shaw thought about launching one, but pulled it down. Tried to get the ball down inside to Allison Top. The ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be the Lady Rough Riders' ball. Kendall Daringer lobs it into McLaughlin, over to Noe Ruane. Shot put up and good by Emma Burt. And that's the basketball game. Final score, the Lady Rangers 53, St. Mary's Lady Riders 35. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back to wrap things up here at Grand Lake Health System Court right after this. Midnet Media is passionate about helping make their clients be successful. Marketing your business has never been more complicated than it is today. Websites, branding, search engines, social media, print email campaigns, and the list goes on and on. Midnet Media is a solution-oriented marketing agency with a passion for highlighting what makes your business distinctive. We provide marketing strategies that help tell your unique story. Call 419-628-1340 or check out their website at midnetmedia.com and let them help you tell your story. Since 1981, Plus One Professionals has serviced St. Mary's and the surrounding area and are ready to meet your real estate needs. They know the real estate market and can help you whether you're moving in, moving out, or moving around the area. Plus One Professionals are ready and eager to help you buy or sell your new home. They operate with the highest level of professionalism, expertise, and honesty as they help make your real estate dream a reality. Call Plus One Professionals at 419-394-7402 in St. Mary's today. Albert Sporting Goods is here to outfit your team on and off the field. Since 1980, Albert Sporting Goods has serviced schools, clubs, and businesses throughout Ohio. For all of your uniform, spirit wear, and equipment needs, make it Albert Sporting Goods. For more information, visit albertsportinggoods.com and follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All right, we welcome you back once again to Grand Lake Health System Court, St. Mary's, Ohio. Joe Herbert alongside Kelly Fulmer. Glad to have you along on Rider Nation Station. As the New Knoxville Lady Rangers run their record to 3-0 on the season, with a 53-35 win over the St. Mary's Lady Riders, who now dropped to 2-1 on this young season. Here to take a look at the numbers in the ball game. Once again, here's Kelly.
All right, again, starting with New Knoxville, the visitors here today. They were led in scoring by Morgan Leffel with 20 points, followed by Ellie Gable with 12 points, Avery Henshin, 10 points, Carson Henshin, 4 points, Melissa Waterman, 4 points, and Haley Flutter-John with 3. Going to scoring with St. Mary's, they were led in scoring by Kendall Daringer with 12 points, Cora Rabel, 9 points, Noah Ruane, 4 points, Elena Manker, 4 points, Haley Felver, 3 points, and Emma Burt with that 3 at the end for 3 points.
Well, it was all New Knoxville, Kelly, from the get-go. At the end of the first quarter break, it was 17-2, and the Rough Riders really were not able to dig themselves out of that hole. They played well at times. They had good spurts offensively, but I think all in all, when you look at this game, the height was a factor for New Knoxville, and also the transition game was won by New Knoxville.
Exactly. You know, they jumped out. They had a quick 8 points off transition in the first quarter and kind of got that lead and never looked back.
Well, that's going to do it here from Grand Lake Health System Court. Our 2 ball games today. The St. Mary's Lady Riders JV team beat New Knoxville by a score of 44-20. And in our varsity contest, it was the St. Mary's Lady Riders falling to New Knoxville this afternoon by a score of 53-35. For our entire Rider Nation Station crew, alongside Kelly Fulmer, I'm Joe Hurlbert. Until next time, so long, everyone.